Disltye, download now.
What is going on, guys? I wanted to do a fun little thing, and I wanted to go over a character because I've been doing like 5-star, 4 stars. You know, I wanted to give some love to the 3-star people in the building. Let me turn the music on real quick. And obviously you see the thumbnail, you see everything like that. So, you know, we're just gonna pass on that. We're gonna pass on these people here. We're gonna pass on all that. We're gonna go to the depths. The depths. Literally the last bar here. My man Unky. See, he's gonna help you find a girlfriend, you know? And what's better than that, honestly, when you think about it? Now, this is more of a funny kind of video. Not really funny, but like, I don't think like you should, oh my God, I gotta build him up now. But what he does is actually really interesting, and I think that more people should be aware of it, because I do think that in other comps, in specific comps, you could make something really annoying. And I just want people to make something really annoying. And I think that that would be pretty funny to see. As you can see, some people have them, they're saying speed HP. I kind of agree with that, speed HP. I think if you want to go super duper cheeky, Ocean Waves is 35% to reduce all your ability cooldowns. And this guy kind of makes me think that if you run Ocean Waves on Ollie, I think it does work on his passive. Because this guy, his ability to lower your team's cooldowns is actually nutty. I would love to just run a crazy weird team where everyone's on Ocean Waves. Everyone's on Ocean Waves, and you have this guy on the team, and you just see how often you can just keep using your skills. That would be so fun to see. So let's go over his actual skills. See him on here. Yeah, look at him. 60-60, level 30, SS tier. But the problem is that all you have to do is keep him alive. You just keep him alive, and usually he'll do what he has to do. So let's start off with his basic skill, because it doesn't really mean anything, but it does do cute things. So damage deals damage to enemy equal to 90% of attack and increases AP by 25%. Now you can see that the damage goes up by a crazy amount, which is cool. But the fact that it's 9 levels, I mean, yes, he's a level 3, and you're gonna have a lot of rare Abilimon, but still, I think that that is egregious. I think maybe it could have also increased the AP to something, but that's the only reason why I actually do think maybe counter would be nice, because you want him to get as many turns as possible. That's why you see people who go on the speed set. You want him to get a lot of turns, and it's nice that he does have that. So when he attack, he immediately has 25%, which that's what I said. Like maybe on counter, if they tried to attack him, that he would have hit again, and then 25, 25, 50, and he'll be getting those turns. So that's why I'm thinking counter might not be too far off, but I'm also a guy that likes to put counter on everything, so, don't mind me. Then you have the Ropes of Destiny. I'm going to go straight to that S3. I'm going to go with the passive last, right? That's where it all sums up, right? So grants attack up to the team, reduces the ability cooldowns of a teammate by 1 turn if attack up buff is already there. So if you want to just go with just this version of it, right, the S1 and the S3, so technically it would be like you S3, he's so fast that you'll eventually get it to trigger again, and then you'll lower the cooldowns. But obviously what you're supposed to be doing it is with the Ties That Bind, which is the passive. Grants crit rate for 2 turns and attack up for 1 turn to 2 random allies at the start of each turn, reduces the ability cooldowns by 1 turn if an attack up buff is already present. So this is how you start off, right? Maybe I should have started off. I might have went in the wrong direction. Shut up. Anyway, so this is how you would do it. So technically, whoever the 2 random allies that get the attack buff up when his turn starts, and then you use this, then they're already getting their cooldowns reduced, right? That's kind of how it would also work. There is a gimmick to it, but what I do like about this is that, one, since it also works here, the passive itself. So let's say someone's quicker than him that gives attack up, like my girl Yi. She gives attack and defense up, right? She goes first, then he goes, right, and then he'll give 1 ability cooldown reset to at least 2 different characters on the team. Then he can give them another and reduce their cooldowns by 2 more turns. Well, not 2 more turns, 1 more additional turn, which adds up to 2, and then they'll get it. And this actually does work on things like Ollie's passive. How do I know that? Because I actually tested it out in the thing, and I'm gonna prove it to you in a second. That's what's so cool about it. So and then on top of Ocean Waves, you get what I'm saying? Like on top of Ocean Waves, then you can even reduce his cooldowns quicker and allow you to even use more stuff. So just imagine a team comp in which you can actually just be utilizing skills over and over and over again, like just for the fun of it, right? You're not the character I meant to click. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for clicking you. Please forgive me. I meant to click Lauren. Like, Lauren has the ability to revive characters, right? And she grants herself a bonus turn, which this goes on cooldown. Then she gets a turn and it goes back. Then she has this and gives AP. These two together would be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Because they would sit there and just play ping pong all day with AP and doing that while reducing the cooldowns of other characters that are doing a lot more work. You could actually run it pretty quickly. Obviously, you have to have a pretty solid setup. It's not like this thing is completely overpowered. There's no way to counter it. I don't know what to do. Like, no, it's not like that. But it is pretty strong. And I think that if people wanted to mess around with it, especially people that like to use their 3 stars, because you're not guaranteed 4 stars technically, though they come out a decent amount. You definitely get a decent amount of them. But there's definitely some team comps. So let me just prove that. Go here to, I think, level 3. I tried it. All right, here we go. Look at this atrocious team. But it should be pretty funny to see. So it's hard to tell when his passive triggers where it actually goes. But so what we're hoping to have here is we're hoping that they kill something. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. So Ollie right there, you can see that his thing is on a 5-turn cooldown, right? So we're gonna use this. I should have looked at everybody else's, right? Because everyone else had used a couple cooldowns there. But now you can see that it goes on 4. So it does affect that. So I think Ocean Wave should technically work. And, you know, her thing went down too. And now I could save little girl over here. Give her some AP, some healing. Heal you, get an extra turn. Just start doing nonsense. So yeah, let's use a bunch of cooldowns this time. Use that. Boom. That would have been a trigger right there. Both the crit buffs went on thing, so that would have worked. But nothing's here now. We're just gonna use a bunch of cooldowns. Here we go. That. Use that. Cool. You. Here's some dance. Boom and that. AP. Dead. Thankfully you saved the right one. So do that. Cool. All right, so we got 5, 3, 3, 2, 1, dead. You know, so boom, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3. There's now 2. This is now up. This will come back on cool, especially if I get the Ocean Waves proc on her. She'll be able to use that again. What does this do again? Oh, let's give AP. Yeah, why not? And now you're dead. And you're dead too. But you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's take it even further. Now, don't make fun of me. I did, for some reason, I wanted to see how good these two are. The 2 brothers, I actually had them on Ocean Waves. I have both of them on Ocean Waves because I was like, well, I want to see what happens. I briefly read them and I was like, you know what? Let me put both of them like so they can use their S2 and S3 a bunch of times. So they're actually on Ocean Waves. Yee, my girl's on Ocean Waves. Let's see how fun this could be. Just to see how obnoxious it could be to I think that's single target. It is single target. Get some speed down going. So now I know I could lower their cooldowns if I want to. But again, just gonna wait. There we go. And here we go. 5, 3 again. 3, 2, and 3, 2. Okay. Boom. 4, 2. 3, 2, 1. Like, that's insane. And then, like I said, if they proc at all. She procs, but she was stunned. So now I think her cooldowns are back up, but she was stunned, unfortunately. What I like about Ocean Waves especially is that it allows you, it triggers on the beginning of your turn. So if you got any good thing that's going to happen to you, it's going to happen immediately. Boom, it happened again. And you can see who had the crit buff, so these two would have gotten even more cooldown reduction there. Makes me wonder for like a character like this, like where you can actually legitimately, he gives himself an attack buff every time he normal attacks, so they would be like a match made in heaven, like just a absolute match made in heaven. And then he does like an AoE attack scaling off of how many stacks he has, and then Unk would constantly be giving him buffs, and then he gets a stack when he gets buffed. These two, that might be another match made in heaven, outside of like annoying supports and stuff like that. Just saying. It might be more spicy than you guys are leaving it up to be. I'll definitely build him. I need to build more immediate units first, but I do want to try that out. I definitely want to see what nonsense. Oh, imagine who has this character with the amazingly low, and a lot of people like White Tiger. Look at her cooldowns.
Come, let's drink.
230. I mean, sorry, not well. 230 is the thing. 2 turns, and this is 3 turns. I'm just saying. Don't sleep on it. Just don't do it. But yeah, I wanted to have some fun and showcase a unit that I think most people probably run over or don't think much, because the 3 stars kind of get outshouted outside of like maybe 1 or 2 of them, you know. Everyone likes Tang Young, you know, they love him. Berenice, again, awesome unit. I think more people should like really build her. She's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying when she's built, just saying. What's her cooldowns actually? 3 and 3? I'm just saying. Anywho, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.